Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Rachel Brown, and I'm going to go over today on how to spot a potential scammer slash time waster. Just to give you a few things to look for and how to spot, if it's fraud or if they are a scammer type thing. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the topics we're going to be covering is what is travel fraud, what are some of the red flags slash list of possible ways someone could be trying to scam you or waste your time. I have a couple examples that I'm going to show you with a few different things, and then at the end I'll open it up for questions. This will probably be pretty quick, so not take up too much of your time, but let you know, kind of the things to watch out for. So, what is travel fraud? So, travel fraud refers to um, deceptive activities or scams that exploit individuals during the process of planning, booking, or experiencing travel. These scams can take various forms, often targeting people who are seeking travel related services, deals, or accommodations. Travel fraud can result in financial losses, identity theft, or disruptions to travel plans. So there's a wide range of different types of fraud and stuff like that, and there's things to look for with all of these different things. It's not only can it be, a potential person reaching out to you as the travel agent looking for accommodations or travel plans, but there could also be, spam, people saying that they are, a vendor of some sort, or if they have, a Airbnb, they want you to, promote stuff like that. So there's a wide range of different types of fraud. So red flags to look for, they want to leave immediately with extreme sense of urgency. So, they want flights from, I'm going to say Chicago to, I don't know, Guam, right? And they want to go either this weekend or within the next couple of days. So that's like they want it now. They refuse to speak with you or meet with you. They only want to communicate via email, but never want a phone call. So it's always important to get your clients on the phone. That is the main thing after whether they fill out your form or if you want to speak with them before they fill out your quote request form, however you decide to do it. But, if they say they don't want to get on the phone and they only would rather communicate via email, it's more than likely a scam. Watch out for links in the potential client's communication. So if they send you a text message or an email and it has any type of link in there, do not click that link. It is probably a scam, or it might possibly be a virus. If you click it on your computer, you might get a virus on your computer, stuff like that. So never click any links in any potential clients' emails, text messages, and stuff like that. The client doesn't want to follow procedures, so maybe they won't fill out your form. Maybe they won't say if you charge a fee. Some people, that isn't a reason that they could be, a scam, but a lot of times if people are willing to charge your or pay your service fee, is more likely that they're going to book with you. Follow procedures of setting up a phone call or sending you the proper information. Like if they're resisting to fill out the credit card authorization form, stuff like that. They need just a. This is similar to immediate need. So they want just a flight or just a hotel room, kind of thing. Won't commit to clear expectations. So you send them a quote for an example, and they're not being clear on what exactly that they want. They list off names of a supplier to book with. So most people don't know the suppliers that we have access to. All right, there's a lot of suppliers that they can't see, and if they list that off, it's probably a scam. The booking is too good to be true. So if they give you an unrealistic budget or a budget really, really high, that, that's, there's no way that that's their budget kind of thing, right? That's way too good to be true. Or they give you everything to a T that they want, that's too good to be true type thing. They won't fill out CC auth form or send copies of their IDs and or passports. So you always have to make sure that you get a copy of their ID, get a copy of their passport, make sure the information on both matches. If they don't want to send you copies of those, they are more than likely fake, right? So, types of fraud. There is chargebacks, which is online shoppers can deliberately abuse the chargeback process to get something for free. So, say they book the trip and all of a sudden now they want to cancel it and get that refund. And then they turn around or they want something for free. Oh, well, get me, you know, free travel, flights or free hotel stay, or they, go online and they complain to try to get something for free. And then we also have internet/travel agent. So fraudulancers prey on travel agents, new agents especially, and an agent with their guard down because they are trying to book last minute. So this isn't to scare new agents, but if they can tell that you're kind of new to the game, they're going to target you. They're going to ask you things, they're going to want, last minute things because you don't know that that's a type of fraud, right? You are here to learn that kind of things, and that's basically the reason of this training also, is to show you guys what to look for and how, especially if you're a new agent, what to look out for, stuff like that, and never put your guard down. If they seem suspicious, reach out to somebody for help and ask their opinion. So fraud protection. I gotta hide my stuff. I can't see my top words. So be very careful. Don't, give too much information. Don't send them a quote if it looks suspicious, kind of thing. Just be extra careful. Don't waste your time with international inquiries. So let's say you get somebody that reaches out to you and they are wanting to fly from a different country or stuff like that. Don't waste your time on that because it's more than likely a scam. Be suspicious of all inquiries from other areas or states. If you don't personally know the person, or I'm in Michigan, so I do have clients in, other states, stuff like that. I was cautious. I spoke with them on the phone, made sure to get with them on the phone. They were legit. But if you don't know these people, take caution. All right. Maybe they were referred to you from a family friend. Reach out to, the family member or whatever to check on that. Always get a credit card authorization form filled out. No matter what, you always need that credit card authorization form filled out. Never use your own credit card to book anybody's travel unless it's your own, obviously. But if it's a client, they say, "Hey, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I can, send you cash, or can we meet somewhere and I can pay you cash?" And no, don't ever do that. Another good way to prevent fraud is to charge a fee. So it doesn't have to be a large fee. I personally only charge $25 as a booking fee, as a quote fee. You can charge whatever you want. You can start at 25. If you don't feel that's enough, you can change that. But that weeds out, one, a lot of window shoppers, and two, a lot of potential spam and frauds. Always connect with clients on the phone. So if they don't want to get on the phone call, don't waste your time. "I'm sorry, I can't help you." Move on, right? Do not chase clients, especially if you see these red flags and stuff like that. Always fill out Archer's credit card authorization form. All right, so they have the one in the travel cafe that you can download and fill out and send it to your clients. It is not recommended to use your own of any kind. They say this because it has Archer's information and it has all of that stuff on there. Always use theirs, okay? Always get copies of IDs and passports, and that's just to make sure the spelling is correct on everything and, they're a real person. I recommend getting copies of both, so that way you can double check that their ID and their passports match. Always check referrals, whether it was from Facebook or family. Like I said, that kind of goes with being suspicious from inquirers from other areas and stuff like that. If they found you on Facebook, check out their Facebook page. Make sure, they have a decent amount of posts. But right now, I know there's a lot of Facebook accounts getting hacked and they're duplicating everybody's Facebooks, making it look like that real person, but it's not really them. So just be very careful with Facebook inquiries or any type of referral, stuff like that. When in doubt, contact your mentor. Ask your mentor to look it over or speak to them right? To ask them if they've ever experienced something like this or if they see anything wrong with it type thing. If your mentor's unavailable, reach out to your gold consultant, your platinum consultant, somebody like that that can help you. And if, they are unsure, which 10 chances to 1 they'll probably know, but if they are unsure or if you want, that more feeling of it's okay kind of thing, you can reach out to Archer and they can help you as well. So, couple of examples. So, passport fraud. So, I know these pictures are kind of hard to see, but with this one, you can see this is a front and back copy. Or top and bottom, sorry. So first red flag here. There is the name signature of Amber, but if you look here, it's supposed to be John. So that is a red flag, right? And there's a few typos in here. All right, and stuff like that. Credit card fraud. So I'm sure a lot of you know what credit cards look like, right? So again, name on the front does not match the sign name on the back. This Visa logo, usually they don't look like that. So that's another thing to look out for. And then the numbers are weird. Okay. This sometimes is the case, but normally they don't do that. And then email fraud. So like you can see here, there's a link here. Oh, you can, book a call with me on my Calendly. No. You don't ever book a phone call with a client via their Calendly or whatever it may be. Oh, get a hold of me on WhatsApp, stuff like that. No. And then this one is the urgency. All right. So they want to leave, right? Go, want to travel ASAP, stuff like that. Here's another email example. And then this one has a reply. So again, this is the needing urgency. They want a quote departing from LOS to YYZ, which is Toronto, on the 15th of November, returning on the 30th. And then when this email was sent, it was obviously close to that date. Flight should be economy, kindly with your findings, stuff like that. This is another kind of red flag, but not really. Advise the type of credit card your company accepts for payment. That is a good question to ask though. But this is the response. Before I start working on your quote, I will require a $100 research fee upfront to the urgency of your trip, payable to me by Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover. I will also need you to sign my credit card authorization form for the transaction and attach a copy of the front and back of the credit card being used, clearly showing the name in the first 2 pages of your passport, as well as that I have these documents to work with from booking the trip for you. When I book this trip, I require a 10% service fee in addition to the price of the trip for the work that I will be doing on this trip for you. Please forward this information to me ASAP if these terms are acceptable. And since this was a scam inquiry, after this email was sent, there was no reply after that. So that's a good thing to send. And then this is a good example of a quote request form that got filled out that is a scam. So as you can see, traveler's name, they only listed their first name. The phone number, what's wrong with the phone number, right? It's out of country. Where they would like to travel to, the dates, their vacation budget, 50,000. And then if you require flights, what airport? So this is an out of country airport. What are the ages or number of children? What are the ages of children at the time of travel? This could have just been a typing error, but to me that's a red flag because all of the information is not correct. Any additional information, sometimes people don't have that, but again, to me personally, I think that's a red flag. There's, I like to know if there's anything extra they want or if they have an airline preference, stuff like that. But it says, the more information that you provide will help me better to create this, right? And then where'd you hear about us? Facebook, again, you'd want to check those referrals or how they heard about us. But the thing is, with there only being a last name, I can't really look into this more, right? Stuff like that. They did agree to the professional service fee, but again, I reached out to them and they didn't answer, so it was fake. All right, so does anybody have any questions about fraud? I will, if not, I'll stop recording. All right, so